Have you ever tried to rise from a chair without using your hands for support? If you can do this easily, it's a powerful sign that you are aging better than most people your age. While it might seem like a small and simple movement, it reveals a great deal about your overall health. The ability to stand up effortlessly reflects strong leg muscles, good balance, and proper coordination, all essential pillars of a healthy, active life. As we grow older, muscle loss, particularly in the legs, becomes almost inevitable. However, the good news is that this decline can be slowed, and even reversed, through consistent, simple exercises. Why is this small action so important? Because leg strength forms the foundation for independence and longevity. Without strong legs, basic daily tasks like walking, climbing stairs, and maintaining balance become increasingly difficult, raising the risk of falls, the #1 cause of injury-related hospital visits among older adults. Take a moment to reflect. The last time you stood up from a chair, did you need to push off with your hands? Did you rely on momentum, leaning forward to help yourself up? Or did you simply rise effortlessly, without even thinking about it? If you can still stand smoothly without assistance, it's a powerful badge of honor, a sign that your body remains strong, resilient, and well-coordinated. Consider the story of Henry, a 75-year-old who always led an active lifestyle. One day, after watching television, he found himself needing to push off the armrests to get up. At first, he dismissed it as a minor change. But after mentioning it to his doctor, he was surprised to learn that this kind of weakness could be an early warning sign of future falls. Motivated to take action, Henry began incorporating simple leg strengthening exercises like seated leg lifts and standing heel raises into his daily routine. After a few months, he regained the ability to stand up with ease and, more importantly, regained his confidence and stability. Weak legs are not just a minor inconvenience. They represent a loss of independence and control over one's life. But the empowering truth is this: no matter your age, you can rebuild leg strength. It requires time, dedication, and consistency, but the rewards are enormous: better mobility, fewer risks of falls, and greater freedom to live life on your own terms. So next time you stand up from a chair, pay close attention. If you can do it without using your hands, celebrate that achievement. It's a clear sign that your muscles and coordination are holding strong, vital assets for living not just longer, but better. And if you notice that standing up has become harder, don't be discouraged. Start with small, manageable exercises. Even simple actions, practiced daily, can lead to impressive improvements over time. Building and maintaining strength is a journey, but one that will reward you with greater independence and quality of life. In short, the ability to rise from a chair unassisted is a small but profound measure of how well your body is aging. It's a reminder that aging gracefully isn't about avoiding change, it's about meeting those changes with strength, confidence, and the commitment to stay active and capable for as long as possible. When it comes to measuring vitality in older adults, it's not about how far you can walk, it's about the pace you keep. If you are between the ages of 65 and 80 and can still walk briskly without feeling breathless, you are likely in far better shape than you realize. Walking speed is more than just a casual measure, it's a critical indicator of heart health, lung capacity, muscle endurance, and even cognitive strength. As we age, many people accept slower movement as inevitable. However, studies show that maintaining a brisk walking pace is directly linked to longer life expectancy, fewer health complications, and a stronger sense of independence. Your ability to walk quickly and without strain reflects the inner strength of your cardiovascular system, your respiratory efficiency, and the resilience of your muscles. Think about your last walk. Did you move effortlessly, or did you find yourself slowing down to catch your breath? Often, We don't notice the gradual decline in stamina until simple activities begin to feel more challenging. Walking is such a natural part of our daily lives that it's easy to overlook just how crucial it is to our overall well-being. Take Walter, for instance, a 72-year-old who loved his daily walks around the neighborhood. Over time, he noticed his walks were becoming longer, and his breathing heavier. He initially shrugged it off as just a normal part of aging. But during a routine checkup, his doctor encouraged him to focus on improving his walking speed. Walter took this advice seriously. He started timing his walks and made a conscious effort to push himself just a little faster each day. By setting small, achievable goals, he gradually built up his endurance. In just a few months, he noticed a remarkable improvement. He could walk briskly again, breathe easily, and felt more energized throughout the day. Walking briskly doesn't just improve physical health, it enhances mental sharpness too. Researchers have found a strong link between fast walking speeds and better brain function. Walking stimulates blood circulation to the brain, helping to maintain memory, attention, and problem-solving abilities, all of which are crucial for healthy aging. If you're curious about your walking ability, try a simple test. Walk at a normal pace for about 10 feet, then pick up your speed as if you're trying to catch an elevator before it closes. If you can do this without feeling breathless or needing to stop, that's a fantastic sign of good health. If it feels difficult, don't be discouraged. Stamina, like strength, can be rebuilt with consistent effort. Incorporating a regular walking routine, gradually increasing your pace, and focusing on maintaining good posture can work wonders for your health. Remember, it's not just the number of steps you take each day that matters, it's the quality and strength behind those steps. So the next time you go out for a walk, ask yourself, am I walking with strength and confidence? If the answer is yes, you are doing an amazing job supporting your long-term health and vitality. If not, see it as an opportunity and invitation to strengthen your body and reclaim the energy and independence that walking can offer. Walking briskly is not about racing, it's about moving through life with power, purpose, and pride. Every strong, confident step you take is a testament to the resilience of your spirit and the vitality of your body, proof that you are not just living longer but living stronger. Balance, it's something we rarely think about until we begin to lose it. Yet the ability to stand on one foot for at least 10 seconds is one of the clearest, simplest signs that your body is aging well. If you're between the ages of 65 and 80 and can still perform this small test, you're not just physically strong, you're in tune with your body's deeper systems of coordination and control. Balance is more than just avoiding falls. It's a full-body performance. Your muscles, nerves, joints, eyes, inner ear, and even your brain must work together in perfect harmony to keep you upright. That's why balance can serve as a powerful reflection of your overall neuromuscular health and even your brain health. When one of these systems begins to weaken, whether it's muscle loss, joint stiffness, or delayed reflexes, balance is often the first thing to suffer. But because it fades slowly, many don't notice until they begin to wobble, reach for support, or avoid movements they once did with ease. Think back to a recent moment. Were you putting on socks, standing in the kitchen, or reaching for something on a high shelf? Did you feel steady? Or did you catch yourself leaning on something for support? Take Fred, a 74-year-old who always considered himself active and fit. One morning, while getting dressed, he tried to stand on one foot like he had done for years. But this time, he couldn't hold the position for more than a few seconds. Though he didn't fall or hurt himself, it was a wake-up call. He realized that something was changing subtly, but significantly. Instead of ignoring it, Fred acted. He began incorporating balance exercises into his daily routine, simple things like heel raises, side leg lifts, and shifting his weight from one foot to the other. These movements, while easy, helped retrain his body to stabilize itself. Within just a few weeks, he felt more grounded, more in control and more confident in his daily life. This is the gift of balance. It's not just about standing still, it's about living with freedom. When your body can hold its own weight, adjust to uneven ground, and respond quickly to sudden shifts, you're protecting yourself from injury and preserving your independence. If you're unsure where you stand, try this test now. Stand near a wall or countertop. Lift one foot a few inches off the floor. Time yourself. Can you hold it for 10 seconds without reaching out or wobbling? If yes, congratulations. Your balance system is working beautifully. If not, don't panic. Balance can absolutely be improved with practice. Start small. Stand on one foot for just a few seconds at a time. Shift your weight from side to side. Try standing on a soft surface to engage more muscles. Over time, your balance will improve, and with it, your confidence and mobility. The truth is, strong balance supports every part of your life. It helps you move freely, avoid falls, walk with grace, and live without hesitation. Most importantly, it allows you to stay in control of your own body and your own future. So whether you're steady as a statue or still finding your footing, now is the perfect time to strengthen your balance. It's never too late, and every second you stand tall is a sign that you're not just getting older, you're getting stronger. The ability to get down on the floor and, more importantly, get back up without assistance might seem like a minor physical skill. But in reality, it reveals far more about your overall health than you might think. If you are between the ages of 65 and 80 and can still kneel, sit, or stand from the floor without help, you're demonstrating strength, flexibility, coordination, and confidence, all essential signs of healthy aging. This movement isn't just about leg strength. It requires a synchronized effort from your entire body, your legs, your core, your joints, your balance, and even your mental readiness. As we age, many people begin to avoid getting on the floor altogether, not because they physically can't, but because they fear they won't be able to get back up. That fear, over time, becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. The less you do it, the harder it becomes. Think about the last time you had to pick something up from the floor or wanted to sit and play with your grandchildren. Did you hesitate? Were you unsure whether you'd be able to rise again without needing to hold on to furniture or call for help? These moments matter because avoiding them can quietly lead to a loss of independence. Let's look at Joe's story. Joe, a 76-year-old grandfather, used to be active and energetic. But one day, when his grandson invited him to sit on the floor to play a board game, Joe hesitated. Not because he didn't want to, but because he wasn't confident he could get back up. That moment stayed with him. He realized that somewhere along the way, he had begun avoiding certain movements out of fear. And that fear was robbing him of his freedom. Joe decided to take his mobility back. He started small, practicing kneeling by holding onto a sturdy surface, then slowly standing without using his arms. Over time, he added gentle squats and flexibility exercises. The progress wasn't instant, but it was steady. Within weeks, Joe felt stronger, more agile, and most importantly, more confident. He was back on the floor, playing games with his grandson without hesitation or fear. Being able to get up from the floor is more than a physical skill, it's a symbol of independence. Once this ability fades, it often marks the beginning of greater mobility challenges, from needing assistance to get dressed, to losing confidence in going out alone. But here's the good news: this ability is trainable, and it's never too late to start. Try this simple test. Near a soft surface or sturdy chair, lower yourself slowly onto the floor. Rest for a moment, then try to rise without using your arms for support. If you can do it, that's fantastic, a sign your body is still functioning as a unified, capable whole. If you struggle, don't feel discouraged. Like any skill, it can improve with regular, gentle practice. Start by building leg strength with basic exercises like chair squats, lunges, or wall sits. Improve flexibility with light stretching, and focus on core strength to help your body rise with control. Ultimately, the goal isn't just to be able to get up from the floor, it's to live without fear, without restriction, and without depending on others for everyday movement. The floor is a place of play, of presence, and of life. And the freedom to rise from it on your own is one of the clearest indicators that you're aging with strength, grace, and independence. When people think of strength, they often picture lifting heavy weights at the gym or doing push-ups and pull-ups. But in reality, one of the clearest signs of meaningful, functional strength, especially as we age, is much simpler: the ability to carry a grocery bag without feeling strained, exhausted, or off balance. This small but important action reveals far more about your overall health than most people realize. If you're between 65 and 80 and can still bring your groceries into the house without pausing for rest or asking for help, you're demonstrating the type of strength that matters most in everyday life, and you're aging exceptionally well. Carrying groceries is not just about arm strength. It requires coordination between your shoulders, back, core, grip, and even your legs. All of these parts work together to support movement, stability, and endurance. When even one of these systems starts to decline, the simple act of carrying a few bags can become difficult. What's even more remarkable is that grip strength, something as subtle as how firmly you can hold a bag, is one of the most accurate predictors of long-term health and longevity. Numerous studies have shown that individuals with stronger grip strength tend to live longer, maintain independence, and avoid disability more effectively than those with weaker grips. Think about your last trip to the store. Did you carry all your groceries inside with ease? Or did you feel the weight in your arms, your back straining, or your legs fatiguing as you made your way from the car to the kitchen? It's easy to ignore these small signs at first, but they often signal a larger trend, a gradual loss of strength that can impact your ability to manage daily life on your own terms. Consider Rick's story. At 73, Rick prided himself on being independent. He always carried all the grocery bags in one trip, partly out of convenience, partly out of pride. But one day, the bags felt unusually heavy. Not because he had bought more, but because his body was changing. He began needing breaks, and for the first time, had to ask for help. Rather than give up, Rick decided to take action. He didn't join a gym or follow an intense workout routine. Instead, he started doing simple strength-building exercises at home: light shoulder presses, resistance band work, and daily grip exercises using a small rubber ball. Slowly but surely, his strength returned. A few months later, he was carrying his groceries with confidence again, and more than that, he felt energized and proud of what his body could still do. Rick's journey shows that functional strength, the kind you use every day, can absolutely be restored with consistency and care. You don't need fancy equipment or extreme training. What you do need is commitment and the understanding that strength isn't just about lifting weights, it's about carrying your life, your responsibilities, and your freedom. If you're unsure where you stand today, try this: next time you go shopping, carry a full bag in each hand. Can you walk steadily without stopping or feeling drained? If so, that's a powerful sign of good health. If not, take it as motivation, not defeat. Start small. Do exercises that target your upper body and grip strength. Practice lifting, holding, and walking with light weights. The progress will come. Carrying groceries might seem like a small act, but it's actually a signal, a message from your body about its strength, stability, and readiness to handle life. And when you can carry life's loads with ease, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. For many people, climbing a flight of stairs is just part of daily life, a quick trip up to the bedroom, a way to avoid the elevator, or part of a morning routine. But as we grow older, this simple task transforms into one of the most powerful tests of physical health. If you're between the ages of 65 and 80 and can climb a full flight of stairs without needing to stop and catch your breath, you're demonstrating strength, endurance, and overall vitality that many people your age may no longer have. Stair climbing engages multiple systems in the body all at once. Your leg muscles must contract and support your full body weight with each step. Your heart must pump faster to deliver oxygenated blood, and your lungs must expand to supply that oxygen. If any one of these systems falters, cardiovascular, respiratory, or muscular, you'll feel it right away, in the form of shortness of breath, a racing heart, or burning legs. What makes stairs such a revealing test is that they demand real-world functional fitness. This isn't about athletic performance or how much you can lift at the gym. It's about how well your body works together under natural pressure. And that pressure is something we often avoid without even realizing it. Many older adults begin skipping the stairs in favor of elevators and escalators, telling themselves it's more convenient or safer. But each time you avoid stairs, you're missing a crucial opportunity to maintain strength, stamina, and cardiovascular health. Take Greg's story. At 71, Greg had always taken the stairs. It was part of his routine. But one day, something changed. Halfway up a single flight, he was winded, his heart pounding, and his legs heavy. It shocked him. That moment could have been the beginning of a slow decline, but Greg made a different choice. Instead of avoiding the stairs, he embraced them. He started small, climbing slowly and focusing on consistency. He added gentle leg exercises to build strength and walked daily to improve stamina. Week by week, step by step, his body adapted. In a few months, Greg was taking the stairs without hesitation. Not only was he climbing better, he felt stronger, more confident, and more in control of his aging process. Climbing stairs is one of the best full-body workouts available, and it's free, functional, and always accessible. If you can still take the stairs easily, that's worth celebrating. It means your heart is strong, your lungs are working well, and your legs are capable of supporting you through life's natural movements. But if you find stairs challenging right now, don't be discouraged. Like any other skill, stamina and strength can be rebuilt. Start by walking more often. Practice going up 1 or 2 steps at a time, then slowly increase your goal. Include leg strengthening exercises like squats or step-ups in your routine, and focus on good breathing technique to support your lungs and heart. Ultimately, the ability to climb stairs without stopping is more than just a sign of good health, it's a symbol of independence. It shows that you are physically equipped to take on the small but meaningful challenges of daily life. And with every step, you're affirming your body's resilience, your will to stay active, and your determination to age with strength and dignity. So the next time you're faced with a staircase, don't shy away. Step up literally and figuratively. Each step you take is a powerful reminder: you are capable, you are strong, and you are still moving forward, one stair at a time. Memory is more than just remembering where you left your keys or what you had for breakfast. It's one of the most vital signs of a healthy, aging brain. If you're between the ages of 65 and 80 and can still recall recent conversations, events, names, or day-to-day details with ease, you're demonstrating that your brain is not only alive but thriving. Mental clarity and memory are often overlooked when assessing physical health, but they are just as essential. In fact, many experts believe that cognitive vitality is a major predictor of longevity, quality of life, and emotional well-being. A sharp memory shows that the intricate web of neurons in your brain is firing efficiently, and that blood is flowing freely to nourish and sustain your cognitive function. We all forget things from time to time, a word on the tip of your tongue, or a story you meant to share. That's normal. The real concern arises when those moments become frequent or interfere with daily living. But if you're still holding clear, detailed conversations, recalling yesterday's events with ease, or remembering names after one introduction, you are aging with exceptional mental strength. Take Peter, for example, a 77-year-old who continues to impress his family and friends with his remarkable memory. He never forgets a name, a birthday, or the details of conversations from days, even weeks ago. His secret isn't magic. It's intention. Peter reads every day, plays strategy games, and engages in meaningful conversations. He stays socially active and constantly seeks out mental stimulation. In short, he exercises his brain like a muscle, and it shows. That's the key to memory: use it, or lose it. Just like physical strength, mental sharpness is maintained and enhanced through regular challenge and activity. When we isolate ourselves, fall into repetitive routines, or disengage from learning, our cognitive function starts to decline. But when we stay mentally active, the brain responds, building new neural connections and reinforcing existing ones. If you're wondering how your memory is doing, reflect on your day. Can you clearly remember what you had for dinner last night? Can you recall a recent phone conversation or a task you completed yesterday? If the answer is yes, that's a strong indicator your brain is functioning well. If you've noticed some slips here and there, don't panic, it's never too late to train your mind. Try these simple habits. Read books or articles regularly. Solve puzzles, crosswords, or Sudoku. Learn something new, a language, a skill, or a hobby. Stay socially engaged with friends and family. Practice mindfulness or meditative activities. Get quality sleep and regular physical exercise, both boost brain health. Remember, brain function and physical health go hand in hand. Physical movement increases blood flow to the brain. Deep sleep restores mental function. Healthy eating nourishes cognitive performance. Taking care of your body is also taking care of your mind. So, if you're still solving problems, remembering names, and holding clear conversations, celebrate it. Your mind is strong, and you're aging well. And if you're not quite there yet, know that mental strength is something you can rebuild, just like muscle. It takes daily effort, curiosity, and a willingness to keep learning. A sharp memory isn't just about remembering the past, it's about staying present, engaging in the moment, and looking forward to the future with clarity. Your memory tells your story, and keeping it strong means keeping your story alive and thriving. How you feel when you wake up each morning is one of the clearest indicators of your overall health. If you're between the ages of 65 and 80 and find yourself waking up refreshed, alert, and ready to start the day, you are experiencing one of the most powerful signs of healthy aging. Sleep is often undervalued, yet it's during these precious hours that your body repairs tissues, strengthens the immune system, processes emotions, and restores the mind. Quality sleep acts like a nightly tune-up for your body and brain. And when you wake feeling rested, it means those internal processes are working exactly as they should. Unfortunately, as people age, sleep often becomes more difficult. Tossing and turning, waking up multiple times during the night, or struggling to feel rested even after several hours in bed can become frustratingly common. Poor sleep leads not only to fatigue but also to increased risks of chronic conditions like heart disease, diabetes, depression, and cognitive decline. But if you are someone who still rises with energy without dragging yourself out of bed or relying heavily on alarms, consider yourself fortunate. Your body is doing an exceptional job at one of the most essential functions of life: deep, restorative rest. Take Roger's story as an inspiring example. At 72, Roger noticed that despite getting a full night's sleep, he still woke up feeling groggy and drained. Concerned, he took action. He created a calming evening routine, reducing screen time before bed, avoiding caffeine late in the day, and setting a consistent bedtime. He also made his bedroom a sanctuary of rest by keeping it dark, cool, and quiet. Over time, the changes made a profound difference. Roger started waking up feeling energetic, focused, and vibrant, like he had reclaimed a part of himself he thought was lost. This shows that small, thoughtful adjustments can dramatically improve the quality of your sleep and, by extension, your quality of life. If you're wondering about your own sleep health, ask yourself: do I wake up feeling refreshed more days than not? Do I have enough energy throughout the day without excessive reliance on naps or caffeine? Is my mind clear and focused in the morning? If you answered yes, you're already ahead of many people your age. But if not, don't lose hope. Sleep quality can be improved at any stage of life. Simple habits can make a big difference. Stick to a consistent sleep schedule, even on weekends. Avoid screens, phones, TVs, computers, at least an hour before bed. Limit caffeine and heavy meals in the evening. Create a relaxing bedtime routine: reading, light stretching, or meditation. Make your bedroom environment comfortable, dark, and quiet. Remember, sleep is not just about quantity, it's about quality. 8 hours of restless sleep cannot compare to 6 hours of deep, restorative sleep. It's during those deeper phases of sleep that your body and mind do their most important repair work. Waking up feeling refreshed isn't a luxury, it's a basic requirement for thriving at any age. It's a sign that your internal systems, from your heart to your brain to your muscles, are still working harmoniously. It means your body is giving you the restoration you need to enjoy life fully and energetically. So the next time you rise from bed feeling truly rested, take a moment to celebrate it. That feeling of energy, focus, and optimism is proof that your body is still performing at a high level, giving you the strength to embrace another beautiful day with enthusiasm and vitality.